But do you know that all the dark won't stop the light from getting through?
Oh, I love that. Lizzie Worthy. Love it. All right. Welcome back. I've got Dr. Duke Pesta with me. And of course, the supplements that I use, I just wanted to mention real quick, are at Activate FIQ or FIQsupplements.com, FIQ supplements with an S.com. I would, if I were you, get extra, have them on hand, get the vitamin C, the whole C. I would get copper. I'd be taking copper all the time. We don't have enough copper in our system, be completely erased. With our food supply in the 30s and 40s, you need copper. It's the master mineral. These are the things you should be taking right now. This is what I take and my family takes. And if you put in the code Kate, you'll get substantial savings. It's definitely worth it. Make sure and go to FIQsupplements.com and order up. And they have great prices. So then you're getting extra savings on top of the great prices. But I like this company because the ingredients actually absorb into your system and they use quality ingredients, the best quality. That's why I like them. So I don't buy anything over the counter, just so you know. So Dr. Pesta is with me, Dr. Duke Pesta from the Dr. Duke Show. So glad he's joining me today. And of course, the phone lines are open, 888-673-1450. Of course, you can call up. And we're talking about McDonald's, Elon Musk, and of course, good old Barack. In fact, Tom Woods has been on the show. And Tom Woods was talking about the fact that Barack was basically saying that Trump didn't follow his plan. He told Trump what to do in the wake of 2020, and he did not follow completely. He did warp speed, but he was also did not enforce federally this lockdown the way he wanted it. And also, Trump talked about ivermectin, so it's a real mixed bag on that. And I know that it bugs me just as much as it bugs other people that Trump went all in on the warp speed stuff and still to this day has never come back to say, no, we should never have done that. So kind of a very, very weird when you start talking about 2020 and Trump. But it was strange to see Barack Obama put himself in a position of being his boss and saying that he did not follow my plan completely. That was weird.
Well, I mean, look at how in the swing states of Pennsylvania now and Michigan as well, some others, where Democrat candidates are actually having to agree with Trump on some things because the polling's so bad.
Yeah.
So it doesn't surprise me now that Obama's doing the same thing. He's basically saying, look, I tried to give him advice. If he'd have listened to me, we'd have somehow avoided COVID, which is nonsense because Barack Obama's advice was a radically more stern federal crackdown on people's liberties.
Right.
Now, that might have played well in 2020. It ain't going to play well today because pretty much everybody on the right and significant numbers of the left, people like RFK, for instance, just don't buy that anymore. So this is typical Barack Obama, hectoring people that if Donald Trump had listened to me in 2020, he would have locked people down much more severely when most people, including a large number of African Americans, thought it was completely ridiculous to do so, right? And so bragging if Trump had taken my clearly horrible advice, now demonstrably horrible, then somehow more people would be alive. It's just absurd. But even more above that, it's how he's lecturing. Donald Trump, he reaches out to people. He tries to connect with them. He solicits them. What the left does, and you see this with Kamala and Barack and all of them, they bully. Donald Trump is trying to win people's hearts and minds. Whether you like him or not, he's doing it. They're just telling you, if you don't, just today, Harris agreed with something a journalist said, that if you lose, that's going to be because a lot of men won't vote for a woman. And she said, that's right. Right. And so it's this idea that I don't give you a single reason why you should vote for me other than I'm female and kind of black.
Well, it's so funny. Like you said, it's the bullies and the leftist loony is all about mental illness to the highest extent. Histrionics, you've got bullying, forceful behavior. It's all about force. It's all about delusion. I have yet to find one redeeming quality on the leftist loony. And it's so sad. It's sad to say that because I know people that are leftist loonies, but you have got this ridiculous, weird party that fits in China, actually, because, it's all about force. It's all about manipulation. I'll come back. We'll take phone calls, too. Be right back on the Kate Daly Show with Dr. Duke Pesta. Come right back. And, of course, I want to talk about this ominous thing from 1991. Hold on. Be right back.
Thanks for listening to the Kate Daly Show. All opinions expressed.
Hold on one sec. Still recording. Did you know that in 1991, when Strauss and Howe published their book